Welcome in once again to the YGO Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current polls, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless. Wait, market watch? No, market watch? No, endless deck profile addiction. Let's go. Let's get it. What? Your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press with a deck profile. What's going on? Yeah, guys. Hey, a lot of you guys have been requesting, mixing up the content. We want to see a deck profile. We want to see, pack openings. We want to see more market watches, So we're just trying to mix it up for you guys today. Guys, remember that none of this content is not any official financial advice. It's created for entertainment purposes only, just in case you guys already know. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you like this deck profile, if you like market watches, if you like pack openings, a lot of big changes coming through. The channel's almost at 1K. Our live stream, our giveaways, everything is on its way. So stay tuned. Like this video as it helps out with the algorithm as well. Guys, thank you so much for your support, your comments, the subs. Welcome into all the new people. Let's get to it. A fresh off the press deck profile of what, Jay? What? Light Sworns from Edison format, guys. Edison format has been popular as of late. Get in the YCSs, they run the Time Wizard formats, which includes obviously Edison, and it's the most popular per se. Everyone and their mommy's running these decks. There's a lot of different types, different deck types that you could run. But my personal favorite is Light Sworns, guys. It is what it is, So we're gonna discuss this one today. I'm gonna also do the GOAT format deck profile coming soon on the channel, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be great. That's my favorite deck of all time. Some people like GOAT, some people don't. Some people like Edison, some people don't. Man, I'm ranting already. Get to it. Show me the cards, Jay. All right, so let's get started, guys. This is a first one for me, deck profiling, things of that nature. So I'm open to constructive feedback. Any thoughts, share, comments down below in the description down below. But yeah, let's get to it, guys. So we start off with the one of course. Can you see that, guys? Wow, look at that. I love me ghost rares, man. Sorry, I apologize for the lighting. It's just too much right there. Look at that. Ooh, man, that thing looks nice, man. But yeah, we start with the one of, all right? We start with Gores right there. Boom. Okay, then we have Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress. There's two of these in the deck, but I have all the OTs together, so for now let's lay her out here. Then you have Celestia, the Lightsworn Angel. Again, a one of here as well, so we're gonna put it right there. Then we have Plague Spreader Zombie as well, guys. I play one of these, very, very good to go into your synchro monsters, which we're gonna get to the extra deck a bit later. Then you have Necro Gardener. You need it just to be safe in the battle phase, just protect yourself. So we have unfortunately these are unlimbs, they're OT unlimbs, but they look nice, you know what I mean. And that's what matters to me. And then you have Aaron the Lightsworn Monk as well, guys. Beautiful secret rare. And again, you just want, when you're playing Lightsworns, you want your names, you know what I mean. You want to have targets in the graveyard, your names to bring the big boss JD. We had one secret and one Dusa. I'm like, you know what, let's just have the two Dusa, the matching rarity, matching pair. It looks beautiful. These JDs, you run two, obviously is that two, I believe so, in Edison. So boom, there you have your JDs. Then you have the super nimble mega hamster, the hamster, guys. Yeah, that secret rare max rarity looks beautiful. Look at that. Wow, that thing looks clean. You run the one of to get two Raikou. You have a playset here. Unfortunately, gold rare, you know what I mean? But them supers are up there in price. I'm like, hopefully these get reprinted soon, one way or another. But for now, we're stuck with the gold rare with the playset. And then you have the most important Lightsworn per se, Lumina, the Lightsworn Sorcerer, guys. Unfortunately, she's at one in Edison, just broken. That sucks really, but we have to take it. You have to take what we can get, you know what I mean? Let's put these right here. And then obviously we have the other Lila, the second copy right there. Then we have the second Celestia, just a broken. This is the Lost Art version, broken monster in this deck. Just so good, man. Tribute to Mill and Pop. Then you have Jane as well, just another target. And then you have was the Arcus? Arcus? Yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, again, this is just my own deck profile. I know there's some people that play less names, more names, things of that nature. But you have Gareth as well. Put it right here. Then you have Wolf. Obviously, there's just 2 here. You could run 3 per se, but just to not break as much, you have the 2 ofs right here as well. Then you go into more 1-ofs. You have Tragodia, just a great card, guys. Really good. Then you also have Card Trooper as well. Just again, you mill 3, is it right? Once per turn, yeah, 1 to 3, you mill them. And if this is destroyed, you draw 1 card. So Card Trooper, I love this secret rare. It looks so nice. Oh man, we're running out of space here. Then we have the 2 Honest is at 2 in Edison as well. So I would run 2 Honest. Obviously max that out in my Lightsworn deck. And then the 1 Chaos Sorcerer, I'm thinking about, getting rid of this one. Honestly, it's so good. But again, you do have a couple of dark targets here. And where else? You see, it's gonna be hard. You have this dark Tragodia. So you have what? That's 3. And then Gores is 4. And who else? So you know what I mean? It's hard. Only 4 darks and the rest are lights. So, but this is a mill deck though. So you know what I mean? It's here for now. Might get rid of it, but again, not a bad option, guys. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Again, the deck, it's a mill deck. It's Lightsworns. Most people know what these cards do. So I don't want to take too much of your time. We're not talking like a new meta deck or things of that nature. But yeah, the focus of Lightsworn really is obviously to mill, but to have names. As you can see here, all these different names. You want to have the Lightsworn names engraved so that you can bring your boss monster JD. You know what I mean? And that's really the focus of the deck for the most part. You know what I mean? So let's actually, we'll go ahead and read some of these effects just so that you guys can have an idea. For those people, who knows, maybe there's people that haven't played Lightsworns and this is their first time. So actually, let's just do this right here real quick, and then let's dig into JD. This is the boss monster, okay? All these monsters that we went over is to have monsters in the grave, okay? You want your Lightsworn monsters in the grave because look, JD, can you see there? Let's see. Let's read the effect. Jeez, this camera. Look at JD, beautiful deuce of rarity. Guys, cannot be normal summon a set. Must be special summon with different names in your graveyard and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can pay 1,000 life points, destroy all other cards on the field. Once per turn during your end phase, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So it helps you mill to continue popping off the Lightsworn engine. And then it's a 3k beat stick, 2600 defense. And yeah, this wins games. In those formats back then, this comes out, it wins games. It just does, man. You destroy the whole field except it, man, and then just swing. It feels good. It's JD, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, you run 2 ofs. I really love this deck. So yeah, that's the monster lineup for you guys. Then we move on to the spells. Here for the spells, we have the 3 solo recharges. Just so good. Look at those OTs. Woo, again, unlimbs, but they look clean, man. Really like these. Again, discard 1 Lightsworn monster, draw 2 cards, and send the top 2 cards from your deck to your grave. So it gives you draw power and mill power as well for the deck's engine. Man, these just look so clean. They do honestly. Then we move on to the 1 charge. This is what I don't like about Edison. I get it was overpowered. They had to do it. But yo, a charge at 1, give us at least 2, man. The 1 of now, man, just a broken card. Is your Rhoda of the deck. It's your searcher. And then you also mill 3. Just such a good card. Lets you search any Lightsworn. Well, level 4 or lower, but that's, you get the gist. But secret rare looks so clean. Again, unlim, but yo, that thing looks nice, man. So it was at 1 in Edison. You run 1. Then you have the Pot of Avarice. I believe this is such an underrated card, but you're gonna have a bunch of monsters in your grave. So it says target 5 monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 5 into the deck, then draw 2, guys. So you get recursion, like after you use JD, whatever, you don't need some of those targets in the grave, or if you have multiples, you can get that draw power. So I play the 1 of secret rare. Looks beautiful. Legendary collection. That thing looks clean. Yo, the cameras, no, maybe no. Well, yeah, but you play the 1 of, then you play obviously Rhoda. I believe it was at 1 in Edison, if I'm not mistaken. to search some of your to search a warrior. So just so good as well. Then you obviously have brain control, just such a broken multi-format card. Secret rare, looks mint, you know what I mean. You want to take your opponent's monster, why not? Then you have foolish burial. Again, you want to help to mill just in case you bricked or you can't get the engine popping off. This is definitely one of your starter cards from Speed Duel Secrets. It just looks too lovely, guys. And then you have Gold Zark. Again, it's just you need your spells to pop off, with your deck. And I'm gonna go through like targets and like things you would do and things of that nature. But in the case of Gold Zark, sometimes you just do it for JD. You want to make sure JD is your win con. So you banish it, and in Edison the pace is slower, things of that nature. So again, JD, you in 2 turns you can have it in your hand and it might win you the game. So such a great card. Then you obviously have the Book of Moon, just such a broken card, lets you deal with problems, things of that nature. So that's another one of the MST as well. Got to get rid of back row, Mirror Force, and just problem cards, Royal Decrees and Continuous and things of that nature. And same with Heavy Storm, the other one of this is the DB2. I love these supers, they look so clean. Then you obviously have Monster Reincarnation. This one is first ed, but it's super, not OT, unfortunately. But yeah, sometimes you have JD in the grave because you milled it and you need it in your hand, so you can pitch a monster and get JD back from the grave. So this is very, very good. So yeah, let me just put these here. But yeah, and then you have Cold Wave as well, going first. You want to make sure that you don't let your opponent, set up their back row and their board per se. So again, this card can only be activated at the start of main phase 1 until your next turn. You and your opponent cannot play or set any spell or trap cards. So it lets you set up your board with your monsters, and then you'll have a chance to use your spells and traps, on your next turn. So that's very good. And then only run 2 traps, Royal Decrees, again for the Mirror Forces and just all those trap cards that all the other decks in Edison run. You know what I mean? I just have 2 Royal Decrees there, guys. So that's it for the spell lineup. I mean, most of these are self-explanatory per se. Back row removal, monster, deal with a monster. You want your JD in hand, so this helps. Then you want to get your mill engine started. You want to steal an opponent's monster. You want to search. What would we search with Rhoda? Let's check here. Let's see. What is our Rhoda target? Just to give it to you guys. Look, you have Necro Garden if you would really want to. But really what you want to search is, where are you here? You have Aaron, you have Gareth, and then you have Jane. Let's see. So those are 3 right there. Basically, if you need one of those names in hand, it's just a searcher. It thins your deck as well. So, Rhoda is where is at. Then Avarice, I explained that. And obviously the Lightsworn engine here with the Brigade and the solar recharges, guys. So yeah, this is it for the main deck. I run what I think it's 41. Let's count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 15 8 9 20 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 30 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 40, guys. So there you go. You have a 40 card main deck profile list here for Lightsworns. If you're thinking about getting into Edison, and Lightsworn, was one of the main decks back then this is how I would go, at least to get started. Maybe I would take the Chaos Orc out and substitute it with something else. But for now, this is it for the main deck. And then moving into the side, again, side deck is optional. You know what I mean? Everyone has different preferences, cards they would run, they would take out, but for the most part, there's a couple of staples and standards here with the Cyber Dragons. These ultimate rare alternate art look so nice. I prefer these than like the first ed OGs or whatever. I really like these because they just look fresh off the press, man. Recently printed ultimate rares. I would start with 2 of those. Then you have the Crows. I need to get Secrets upgrade, from the Speed Duel set, but this is the Speed Duel Ultras, but in the meantime. But yeah, you have the Crows, just a staple, back in Edison format, just being able to remove cards from your opponent's graves. That's just so good. Twister, again, the beautiful OT first ed, nice. But again, it's back row removal. It's just so good against continuous spells or traps, and it's a quick play. So I really enjoy that one. Then you have Mind Control, just to support brain control as well. Going second, just to steal your opponent's monsters. is a very, very good card. Then you have Giant Grenade, same deal. Again, with Light Swords, you just want to get rid of back row one way or another. You know, this returns all spells and traps on the field to their owner's hands. Just so good, guys. Just so good. Just to get rid of back row so that you can, you know, bring out JD and pop off. Then you have Lightning Vortex. You want to deal with the problematic, you know, monsters, synchros, things of that nature. In Edison, you pitch, is it a monster? No, one card, and then it's like a Raigeki. So it's very, very good. Then you have Smashing Ground, same deal. You just want to find ways to deal with your opponent's monsters. In Edison, you know, monsters are key. They're big. They're basically win cons, as you can see with JD and things of that nature. So definitely keep that in mind. And then you have the Starlight Road. You know, you do run Stardust Dragon in your extra deck, and this protects, you know, your own cards from destruction, and then you pop out a Stardust Dragon. Just a very, very good, you know, card. Beautiful secret rares, by the way. Then you have Beckoning Light, which is a Light Sworn card. Discard your entire hand. Then for each card you discarded, you know, add one light monster from your graveyard to your hand, so you can add back, you know, Light Sworn monsters and JD and just anything that you need. Just really good for Light Sworns. Then you have Dust Tornado, again, same deal with regards to just back row removal. Can't get any better than that. Mask of Restrict, man, you know, some people tribute to bring out Caius, the Mega I'm sorry, which one? The Shadow Monarch? Yeah, Caius. I think I have him. Where is he? He should be around here. Let me see. This Caius. Let me see this. Yeah, the Shadow Monarch, Caius. You know, so he's a level 6, and a lot of people, he's broken, you know, in Edison format. You know, I might have to change Chaos Source and Sorcerer and just put this in, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, all in all, you want, you know, tributing is a thing in Edison format, so the one of, just in case, going first, you want to stop that. Then the last card is Judgment. Ghost Rare. Looks beautiful, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you know, just, hey, Judgment. Yeah, not too much else to say with regards to that. So you see here, you know, the trap lineup per se, and then you obviously see the spells here as well, and that's it for the side deck. And then we move on to the extra deck, guys. These are staples for the most part. Most decks run a similar side deck. I'm sorry, extra deck. I mean, obviously it's going to depend on which deck archetype you're running, but for the most part, most of these run similar staples. Again, Stardust Dragon with this beautiful artwork. Yeah, we've had fun at locals talking about this card. You know, it has this card, the trap, Starlight Road. It has that artwork on the Stardust Dragon, guys. Take a peek. Yo, that thing looks so nice. Obviously I have an alternate art Stardust Dragon as well, just in case, but you know, I really like this one. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have Stardust Dragon. Obviously you have the side with Starlight Road, things of that nature. Then you have Red Dragon Archfiend, you know, the Ghost Rare first ed. This is one that you're gonna need as well. Their secrets look really nice, but they're going up as of late, but you need that card. Then you have Ally of Justice, Catastor. Just such a great extra deck monster. You know, again, at the start of damage to this card's battle, a non-dark monster, destroy that monster immediately. So you know, it helps you get rid of problems that you might be facing, you know, problem monsters per se. Stardust Dragon obviously protects you from destruction, and Red Dragon Archfiend, after damage calculation, if this card attacked an opponent's defense monster, let me see, opponent's defense position monster, destroy all defense position monsters your opponent controls. Wow. So, you know, once per turn, you're gonna destroy all other monsters you control that did not declare an attack. You know, so again, this is really good. Like if you're facing defensive position monsters, if they're just stalling, you know, you swing with that and game over. Then you have Colossal Fighter as well. This card gains 100 attack for every warrior type in any graveyard. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can select one warrior type from either player's graveyard and special summon it. Just broken. OTs, yo, these look clean, man. Ultimate rares, man. They also have secrets which look nice, but hey, we got that bling. Got these for 20s, by the way, so you know, it's hard to get rid of them today, even though they're overvalued in my opinion, but they're just OT. Same with Goyo, Guardian, Ultimate Rare. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster to your side of the field and face up the fence. Just so good. Then we have Thought Ruler Archfiend as well. Ultimate rare. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. You can pay 1,000 life points to negate the activation of a spell or trap that targets it, essentially. So it can protect itself as well. Then you have Armory Arm. And, let me see. You have Dark and Dragon as well. Again, all these synchros, they're just really good. I just want to make sure that the ones that you guys are going to need. You have Brio as well. This bounces cards just so good as well. Mistworm as well bounces. Black Rose destroys everything. Ancient Fairy Dragon, I think it destroys a field spells. Secret Rare is so good, man. It's really, really good. It says once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 lower monster from your hand. Broken. You cannot conduct your battle phase a turn. You do this once per turn, you can destroy a field spell. If you do, gain 1,000 life points, and you can add 1 field spell as well. So very, very broken, card. You have Drill Warrior, to drill your opponent basically. Then you have Magical Android as well, which you gain 600 life points for each psychic type monster you control. So basically you gain 600. That's good, if you're stalling and you just want to make sure you gain life points. And then the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, you do play the 2 Cyber Dragons so you can contact fuse. So that's that. And then Token, beautiful Token, just like the background of my sleeves, guys. So yeah, man. So yeah, all in all, I just wanted to make sure, I could go on for days explaining each and every single card per se. Light Swords, for the most part, they're very generic for the format. A lot of people used to play it, and it's, an all-time favorite for many people as well. So, we could do maybe possibly a more in-depth, deck profile in the future. But for now, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew, like, hey, Jay, if I want to build the Edison deck, this, that, and the other, I would just go with Light Swords, man. It's my personal favorite. It's straightforward, not complicated. It's simple. It gets the job done. It works with JD, broken monsters, and yeah, hopefully, again, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. All this is new to me, deck profiling, things of that nature. Hopefully, it worked out. You guys enjoyed it. You find value in today's video. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for your support, for your time, and for your attention, and hope you guys have a good one.